You're now in Jim's boardroom, and we're working on a 12-inch maple bowl. These bowls are pretty plain, so it's kind of nice to put like a serpentine cut into them. This is a 5-lobe cam, 20 inches in diameter, has a 1-inch deflection on it. And what happens is, this sycamore bowl was plain too. And then I put cuts on the inside, and at 36 degrees you move it over and put cuts on the outside, and that way you can see through it, and it adds real interest. I also have a 4-lobe cam. The 4-lobe cam has an 1.5-inch deflection, so this gives you a higher peak in here, and that makes the cuts cross more perpendicular. And I found after doing this, the cuts cross perpendicular, but if you open them up and lay them out, it makes it more open area and adds more interest to the bowl. This bowl has been pre-turned, and it's 4.5 inches deep inside. I put 3 cuts in here, and there's 3 cuts on the inside. So if you zoom in on this, we can see that there's actually, you can see through it on the 2 cuts I've already made. I started 1 cut here with the cutter. This is a 13/64 cutter on a Dremel with a flexible shaft. This head moves it around this center to get a 90-degree on here. This whole thing goes in and out, as you'll see. The nice part of this head is it's floating and it's gravity. So I can have an OG bowl, I can have a convex or concave surface. It'll follow anything I put underneath here. Normally I wear a face shield. I can't talk through a face shield and make a good video. And I often have earplugs, but it doesn't make that much noise. I've already pre-cut this. I cut about a heavy 1/16. This bowl is a 1/2 inch thick. So the inside, I've cut these inside grooves. I've made those about 1/4 inch deep. So when I cut this outside groove 1/4 inch where they cross, you can see through it, hopefully. And I also have a foot switch. Foot switch is wonderful. You plug it in when you need it, and you unplug it when you're done with it. You do not leave that plugged in, because anytime you touch that, that thing can come on. So as soon as you're done using it, you unplug it. I'll unhook this, and I bring this down. You can see it fits into there, into the previous cut. And now when I touch run many passes because it's cutting by gravity. This doesn't weigh very much. And there's a reason for that, because if I start cutting too much, this whole thing's made out of wood. It's not steel, and it's not a known factor. But anyway, I'll do another couple cuts, and pretty soon those will start to open up, and I'll have cuts inside here. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. Just no end to the fun.